now, and actually at church this week to do it in a room that we're used to. So this is for Sunday School for September 27th, and today we're learning about the story of the chief priest.
Hey!
Hi, Lutheran, what are you doing?
Hi, Ann. Is this Sunday school?
Yeah, this is where we usually have Sunday school, but right now Sunday school's at home because of COVID, so we can't be at this building.
Uh-oh. Do I have to leave?
You know what, this time I'm going to let you stay and listen to the story with me here, but next time, check your email and I'll make sure you get all the videos so you can do the Sunday school at home with Mom and Dad.
Oh, sounds good. Okay, I'll be a good listener.
All right, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, our story this week is called The Chief Priest.
And,
Yes.
excuse me, what is a chief priest?
That's a really good question, Lutheran. A chief priest is someone back in the time of the Bibles who was a religious leader. He was around when Jesus was, and he was one that a lot of people listened to for what to do about religion. But they didn't really know if they trusted Jesus. So they asked Jesus lots of questions and tried to quiz him to see if he was really God's son.
Oh, wow. Were they kind of tricky?
Yeah, they had some really tricky questions for Jesus. But Jesus told them lots of parables to try and answer the questions so they could understand what God wanted them to do.
Oh, he had to make it simple for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And parables are one way that we can do that. We love our parable stories.
We do.
They're lots of fun. Do you want to hear the one that the chief priest asked him about this week?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. It comes from Matthew 21, verses 23 through 32.
That's in the Bible, right?
Yep, that's in the New Testament when Jesus is around.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right, this one's called The Chief Priests. The chief priests came to Jesus in the temple. Who do you think you are to act this way and to spend time with bad people? They asked.
Was Jesus with bad people?
Well, Jesus spent a lot of time talking to sinners, trying to teach them what God wants them to do.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So when they asked this question, Jesus answered them with another question, confusing the priests. So Jesus told them a parable, or a story. Jesus said, "A father said to one son, 'Go work in the vineyard.'"
Wait, right there.
Yeah, what, Lutheran?
Work in the where?
The vineyard. Do you remember in VBS we talked about seeds of faith in the vineyard where things grow?
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So a vineyard is where grapes grow, a lot of times to make jam or wine, but they grow grapes.
Okay, and it takes workers.
Yeah, lots of people need to go and pick all those grapes so they can make it into the thing.
Okay.
So this father, he owned a vineyard, and he told his first son to go and work in the vineyard. The son said, "No, I'm not doing that." But later, he changed his mind, and he worked. The man told his other son the same thing. That son said he would work, but he didn't. He didn't listen to his father. "Which one of the sons obeyed?" Jesus asked. Which one do you think, Lutheran? Which son do you think listened to his father?
Well, I think it was the guy who said, "No, I won't do it," but he changed his mind and he obeyed his father.
Yeah, I think you're right, Lutheran. He said no at first, but then he did what his father asked him to do. We sometimes do that with God too, don't we?
Yeah.
God tells us that we need to be kind and to love each other, and sometimes we say, "No way, I'm not loving that person, he's mean." But then we think about it, and we realize that God really wants us to do that, and we can love them by being kind to them anyway, right?
That's right, like my friend Buster.
Yeah, was Buster sometimes mean, but we know we still need to love him because that's what God asks us to do.
Yes, and sometimes it's hard.
It is hard to listen to God. Sometimes we tell him, "No way, I'm not doing it." But when we stop and think, we learn that we really need to do it. You're right, though. The chief priests agreed. They said, "The first one, the first son." Jesus said, "Yes, think about it. The people who you think are bad, like the first son, they've done bad things, but they've changed their ways. You are like the second son, he said to the chief priests. You may say that you're doing good, but you don't act that way. So when someone says, oh yeah, I like them, but then he goes and tells rumors behind someone's back, are they listening to God, Lutheran?
No, they're not, because that's not kind.
Yeah, they may say with their words that I can be kind.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's not when you're talking over me. Is that being very kind?
No.
Right?
No.
We may say that we can be kind, but when we don't actually do it with our words, are we listening to God?
Well, no. No, we're not doing what God asks.
No. So that's hard sometimes, but we have to stop and listen and do it and not just say we're going to do it. Our little star question in the Bible says this week, do you usually act like the first son or the second son? What do you think, Lutheran?
Well, sometimes I say I'm going to do something, but maybe I forget, or I find something funner to do. But sometimes I say I'll do it and I do it, and sometimes I don't want to, but I change my mind and I do it.
Yeah, which one do you think is the right thing to do?
I think the best would be to say you would do it and do it too.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the best way we can do it. If we tell God that we're going to listen and we do what he says. The same thing with our moms and dads, right? When they ask us maybe to go clean our room, and we say, yeah, of course I'm going to go clean my room. But then we're outside playing with our friends. Is that listening to our parents?
No.
And you know, one of the things God tells us is to honor our fathers and mothers. That's one of our 10 commandments that we talked about last year. And by doing that, that means we're listening to our moms and dads because they know what's best for us.
Right.
Right?
And God knows what's best for us too.
So we have to listen. And sometimes we have to do hard things. But we need to actually do them and not just say we're going to do them.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Do you think maybe you can look at that this week, Lutheran?
I'll work on it.
You're going to work on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to help me figure out what the craft is going to be for this week?
Sure.
Okay. Give me 1 second to go get it, okay, Lutheran?
All right. Oh boy.
I'm getting it. It's coming right now.
I see some construction paper.
Oh, what else do you see, Lutheran?
Purple pom-poms.
Purple pom-poms. What do you think we could do with those?
Well, they kind of look like grapes.
Yeah. And do you remember in the story of the vineyard worker, the sons in the story went to go work in the vineyard today?
Yep, and that's where they grow grapes.
Yeah. So today in your store, in your craft time, and you're making connections, you are going to take this grape outline, and you can either do it on the white or you can trace it onto the green. That's whatever you want to do. And you're going to add grapes to it. Add grapes to it to make a full bunch of grapes so that you can remember that we work in the vineyard even like the sons did, even though maybe they didn't want to. And there's some words in your making connection packets that you're going to add to that. I think it says, we listen to God, we do what he says. Right? That's something we need to work on this week. So when you're making your grapes, or when you're just thinking this week, think, how can I listen to God and do what he asks me to do? Is that something you can do, Lutheran?
Well, I might need a little grown-up help, but it looks fun.
Yeah, we might need some grown-up help to help us do it. And I bet they would help us remember this week to listen to. So Lutheran, I'm going to let you take this one home since you came in. The rest of you guys have yours at home already. As you're doing this, really think, what can you do this week to help make sure we're doing what God asks us to do, even when it's hard? Do you think so, Lutheran?
I think you're right, Ann. I'll Zoom you next week.
Yes, you can call me next week. You can call me on Zoom or check out the email with the links in it and send me an email back or a video of you doing the craft. I'd love to see it, guys. All right, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Hey St. John's family, I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know that our virtual Sunday school is moving off of YouTube and into your emails. Starting next week, instead of checking YouTube every Sunday for our Sunday school, you're going to get an email straight from my email every Sunday morning. It'll still include all the awesome things, including a video from me, a video about our crafts, but I get to, through email, include some even more cool things through our Spark curriculum and through other cool videos that I have found online. So, don't come to YouTube next week looking for Sunday school. I will send you an email starting October 4th every Sunday morning. If you are not getting my emails, please let me know. I want to make sure you're getting Sunday school if you want it. Even if you're not a member of our St. John's family and you're really enjoying our Sunday school, please let me know. I'd love to continue to send it to you. My email is astrom@stjohnsdsm.org or astrom@stjohnsdsm.org. So if you are not getting our emails, please let me know. I'll make sure that you're getting them so you can keep doing our awesome Sunday school through this virtual learning. But remember, it's starting October 4th. It's not going to be on YouTube. You're going to be getting our Sunday school lessons through your email. We will still be doing the Making Connection kit. So all the craft kits that you got for September and October we'll still be doing. And we'll get new ones in November and December. But check your link in your email to get these awesome videos. Thanks guys. Love you all.